Hi, good day to you, Cancer. Welcome to Meenakshi Tarot. This is Meenakshi here. This is your reading for the 1st to the 7th of January 2023. Well, I hope all of you guys had an amazing Christmas and a wonderful new year to you, and that this 2023 is going to be all that you need it to be. So let's see what Spirit has to say for you in this first week. And flipping over first is Pisces energy, the moon. So I'm just going to see where this reading takes us to, Cancer, because wow, cards are jumping already. Cards jumping. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, a relationship of sorts here, Cancer. Pisces energy. Yeah, you got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, and we see confusion. So some of you could have been involved with a fire energy person. Some of you could have been involved with a water person as well. And there's some confusion. Some of you can't decide between the two. Some of you could also just have this fire energy in your chart. Okay, could have Pisces energy in your chart as well. But generally what I'm seeing here, some of you could be involved in a situation, or you have some decisions that you need to make, and you have to be so mindful right now, Cancer, that with this Pisces energy could also come the possibility of being confused by what is happening around you. You could get confused by illusions. You could get confused by your dreams, the manifestations that you're wanting. Is it, sometimes we get caught up by our wants versus our needs versus our realities, okay? And you need to be very, very careful here, Cancer, because this is where you're finding yourself in the situation. You're very confused about things. Oh, Gemini Lovers energy. Ooh, Cancer. Some of you are wanting commitment in your situations, Cancer. Seeing there could be some form of wanting some kind of a marriage situation, an engagement, some kind of situation unfolding. But very much, this is like very interesting on so many levels, because I'm like seeing, and I'm getting to this energy vibration that there's so many things happening here. We are seeing a love situation where there has been some confusion. We are seeing that some of you needed to take some time out and establish boundaries with regards to a love situation. We see that some of you have been in a very passionate love situation that you're now needing to make some decisions and will walk away maybe from this relationship and make some choices for yourself or what is in your best interest. You could be a little bit conflicted about that. You could also be finding yourself being very well praised for your hard work, but it's like a journey that you need to take. Some of you might have to take this journey by yourself. Some of you are seeing the fruits of your labor. You are seeing the rewards of what you have invested in starting to bloom. It could be a passionate relationship that is becoming quite intense. Could be after a resting period. Some of you have found a love situation that is really moving towards a commitment. So this is like different layers of something coming up for different Cancer people out there. So whether it's your moon, your Venus, or your rising sign, this could be for you. Okay, let's have a look here. Okay, let's have a look here, Cancer. What more can we see here for you, Cancer? Oops, what jumps up here? Page of Cups, a love situation. Okay. And we are seeing, okay, two scenarios. You could have been the younger person in the situation, and you could be dealing with someone who was younger than yourself in a love situation. Could have also been caught up in something that was very exhausting. You've had to make so many decisions, so many choices, and you could feel so exhausted by all of these decisions and choices, feeling very burdened as well by things that have happened. Love could have been quite a burden for some of you. And we see that you got the Lovers again. Queen of Pentacles. And you got the Moon again. You got the Moon up here, and you got the Moon here. So very, very intense situations. You are dealing with a lot of emotional baggage, as well as sometimes you could be, also your thoughts could be running away from you. You're needing to get things into perspective, Cancer. Look at things from maybe a different point of view. You may be feeling a bit out of balance with regards to what is happening around you. You could be finding yourself in a very passionate love situation, and boundaries need to be defined. It's very important that you are there. You could be also, having walked away from a situation with the fire energy that was very burdensome, or you could be in a situation with the fire energy that you are finding very stressful and very, it was just very difficult. So you can either look at it as you have overcome, or you still have a few more steps to go before you can let go of this. But it seems to be more like something that you need to accept, that there were lessons that had to be learned. You could have made a rod for your own back in the situation, but you have overcome the worst of it. So just need to change your perspective. It could also be some of you could be involved with another fire energy, and you could have an ex who was a fire energy, and you're judging your present person on your past person's energy. So be very mindful of that, Cancer. You got Gemini. You could have a Gemini person in your love space as well. You've also got Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy here. So definitely you could have a Gemini person. You've also got Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, Pisces once again here. So yeah, we are looking that you could be in the situation that is feeling like very exciting, very new, very fresh. There's a lot of fun in it. But you also need to be very mindful of how you are approaching the situation. Cancer, think about your words, think about the wisdom, lessons learned, and there's a lot from the past that you can learn from it. Also, maybe don't stay so stuck in the way you used to view things. Allow yourself the freedom to view things differently. We see with this Gemini energy coming through, there's a lot of love, there's a lot of passion. It could be, like I said, a Gemini person, or somebody that you are just very passionate about, somebody that you can feel very grounded with, very prosperous with, and somebody where, what you could get caught up in the illusion of the situation, or moving towards a very passionate love affair. Some of you could be moving towards that as well, but definitely some kind of a passionate love situation is unfolding here for you, and we see that some of you are moving towards that and having that situation for yourself. So there's a love situation, there's a passionate beginning of a passionate love situation for some of you, or I don't definitely think it's a new situation. Got an air energy, somebody rushing towards you, and Eight of Swords. Oh gosh, and let's see, what is this? The Tower that fell out. Okay, so you got the Tower. So Cancer, this has been something from the past, or a situation that rushed towards you, and also a situation that, let's look at this. Two of Pentacles, and you've got the Nine of Wands again in this reading. So something had rushed towards you, which was very chaotic, and it was an eye-opener for yourself and for the other person, but it allowed you to move away from something that was not working, to move towards something more prosperous and much better for yourself. We had this duality in our lives at all times. You could either stay stuck in your drama, or you could move on. And then let's see. You had to make some choices. You had to create some balance. It was important that you needed to create some balance, and all of these cards just flipped over. Let's see. You needed to create some balance for yourself in your situations. And this was the last card that fell out. I'm just going to leave it here. So we are seeing that you needed to create some balance in your situations and allow a new manifestation of a love situation to occur. But there was a lot of burdens, and even though you need to be very mindful of how you are approaching things, Cancer, and not allowing issues from the past. Some of you could have had a Leo person in your space, could have Leo in your chart as well, but there was some betrayal by this Leo person, and you had invested a lot of time and effort with them. But we see there was a lot of messages that were coming back and forth. There could have been a rush of information. Somebody had rushed towards you with some news, with some information that had been very chaotic, that had most probably broken your heart and had you moving forward and having to concentrate on a new truth for yourself. But by doing that, you need to see the blessing of the situation, of this relationship that did not work out, that you obviously seemingly to be moving towards something new or have something new, but you do need to get rid of this past drama and the betrayal that happened in this past relationship. Some of you might not realize it, but you are still carrying the wounding of this past relationship, and you need to allow yourself to move past that and realize and recognize that you have planted new seeds for yourself, and you can experience this new growth with these new opportunities of love that are coming towards you. What has happened, what is done is done. There's no one doing it. Okay. Let us see short readings for you guys this week. Short readings, and I'm just going to draw a few more cards here for you. Oh, let's see. Goddess of the Moon, what is all of this that wanted to be here for you? Let's see. What fell out? What fell out here for you? Goddess of the Moon. You need to really trust your intuition with your situations. You know, when you are in a time of healing, one of the most amazing things about being in this time of healing is self-reflection. You're looking through your situations. There was a chaotic situation that you had to learn from, but there's a lot of bliss and joy. You have a lot of blossoming abundance, a lot of connecting with others. Your daughter spirit is opening up for you. Some of you could be having tarot readings done. Some of you could have your own cards or be going to somebody else for your readings. But you can see this joy and abundance flowing in your life, in your situation. But you're also needing to realize that you do need to take some time out to rest, to maybe take up some meditation, get in touch with your spiritual self, communicate with your higher self, and allow yourself to become very balanced and very stable in allowing your core values to be met. Stability, you know, wanting, you know, your love to be put on a sure-footedness and not on lustfulness only, but to have a beautiful situation. You know, healing from the past allows you to have this beautiful love situation, which opens up the door to personal healing and happiness for yourself. You see, some of you could have a friend who's been very helpful, who's helped you get to this higher place, or an acquaintance. So this could just be your energy, yourself, this energy of empowering yourself, of allowing transformation to happen, of allowing yourself to move on. But this is very much a time, Cancer, of you gathering your wits, overcoming the past, and realizing that you have new opportunities that you need to move towards in 2023. So guys, I hope you have enjoyed this reading. Please remember to subscribe, and I will see you guys again next week. So take care and goodbye.